Okay, and we are live. And I already have the popcorn pops. I'm going to put on a sheet pan with a parchment paper on it. And we're also going to remove the kernels that are left over. Okay, just trying to find all these little kernels. Sometimes they can be kind of tricky. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. We're just removing the kernels from the popcorn because we don't want to break our teeth. That looks okay. Oh wait, I think I just, come here. We might have all of them, which is good. There wasn't too many in this bag. Wait, I spoke too soon. This one's not popping up. Okay, I think we're looking good. Okay. Wash my hands. Okay. So, I'm testing out some cookie butter popcorn stuff, obviously. So I'm gonna measure out about a 1/4 cup of cookie butter, and I apologize I don't have the weights off the top of my head of the 1/4 cup of cookie butter. I'm just using a little measuring cup to measure it out. But especially with dessert popcorn, it does not need to be accurate. Almost done. Okay. I think that looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna take this and scooch it over. We got a little microwave safe bowl, and we're gonna put our cookie butter in there. Okay. My apologies for my scratchy throat. It's those lovely seasonal allergies. Okay, and then we're gonna take a little bit of butter, and I'm trying out different ratios right now. So at the moment, I'm going to do about a tablespoon or so of unsalted butter, because obviously the popcorn is salty, and we're gonna be able to control that. So, tablespoon of butter. So it's basically like a 4-to-1 ratio of cookie butter to butter. Pop this in the microwave for, let's do like 15 to 20 seconds. Okay. And then on the side, I have a piping bag. I was actually testing out a different version of the cookie butter mixture, a different ratio of cookie butter to butter. So I already have a piping bag ready to go. Okay. So things are starting to get a bit melty. If we need to pop it back in, we can totally do that, but we're gonna mix this up. And the reason I decided to add butter to the cookie butter is because I'm gonna pop this in the fridge to allow the cookie butter to actually have a chance to harden. By having the butter in there, the fats in there will get really nice and solid in the refrigerator. So it shouldn't get all sticky messy like it would, I think, if we just had regular cookie butter. That looks quite lovely. Okay, scooching this back over. I'm gonna pop this in my piping bag. Okay. Oop. Cookie butter's leaking out the bottom. 1 second. Okay. And we are ready to drizzle. We're just going to be nice and generous and drizzle it over the whole pan. Got a little bit of air at the top of the bag. There we go. Making sure that all the pieces of popcorn have cookie butter on it. And this is just a movie theater style popcorn bag from the store, so it seems like a 1/4 cup of cookie butter is the perfect amount. And check the chat. We're all caught up on the chat. How's everyone's day going? Can't believe it's already Friday again. I feel like the weeks are going by crazy fast. Until I'm done with all of that cookie butter. Okay. And then we're setting our cookie butter supplies to the side and scooching this over once again. All right, and then not only do we have cookie butter, we could keep it just like that and let it chill, but I also have the cookie version. So we're gonna sprinkle some stuff on top. Not sure how many cookies I'll need for this, but okay, usually I'd use a food processor, but I had this idea a little bit last minute, so we're just gonna kind of chop away at them. It's actually kind of satisfying. I need to make them too small, like not actual crumbs, but just little chunks of cookie. I like the sound that it makes. I know, isn't it really satisfying? Like, forget the food processor. I'm just gonna slice through. If I liked ASMR, I could make a video about that, but I feel like baking and cooking prep is the only kind of ASMR that I actually enjoy. should be perfect. I think I'm gonna leave them in bigger chunks a little bit, and then we're going to sprinkle them over the top. Okay, I think I'm just gonna add all of them, and then whatever like little remnants are left over, then I'll just have some extra stuff after the popcorn sets. Okay, I got some little crummies. I'm gonna add those too.
That's really cool.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So we're gonna take this and set this into the fridge. I actually already did, like I said, a tester pan earlier, so I'm gonna go swap them out so we can see what the set cookie butter looks like. Okay. So here is our pan of cookie butter popcorn. This one doesn't have the cookie pieces, but I'm very excited to try both versions. And I can see that the cookie butter is pretty much set. Of course, it still is like a little bit soft, but it's not super sticky like regular cookie butter would be. So I'm very interested to see what the difference in the ratios of butter, because this one actually has double the amount of butter. It has 2 tablespoons of butter, whereas the one that we just made has 1 tablespoon. So with this, you basically just break it up into little pieces, and then whoop, it's still a little bit soft. So I would recommend letting it set for probably closer to half an hour, maybe even an hour, just to make sure that the cookie butter sets a little bit firmer. But I'm gonna give it a try. That was really good. You get obviously like the salty butteriness of the popcorn, and that really kind of like luscious soft cookie butter that adds really good flavor. I think it's quite tasty. I'm very excited to try the one with the cookie pieces though, because I think that's going to take it up a whole other notch. So let me check the chat, make sure we haven't missed anything. We're all caught up right there. Okay, so if there's no other questions for today, then that is actually the end of our live. Something quick and easy, really quick and tasty dessert popcorn. Let me know if you give it a try. And of course, we're going to have another live next week, so make sure to look out for that. And Guardians of the Galaxy cookies are being posted tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that as well. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining, and have a great weekend. Bye.